You've probably had a conversation where something just felt off. You walked away overthinking, doubting yourself, or feeling guilty for no clear reason. That's not by accident. Some people use subtle psychological tactics in everyday conversations to influence how you think, feel, and act. And the tricky part is, it rarely looks like manipulation. It can sound normal, sometimes even caring. But once you start noticing these patterns, things begin to click. You stop blaming yourself for everything, and you start seeing what's really happening. Let's go through 10 of these manipulation tactics. 1. Gaslighting. This is when someone makes you question your own reality. They deny things that clearly happened or twist events in a way that leaves you confused. You bring up something that hurt you, and suddenly you're hearing things like, "That never happened," or "You're just imagining it." After a while, you stop trusting your own memory. Research shows that repeated denial like this can slowly weaken your confidence and make you rely more on the other person's version of reality. 2. Guilt tripping. This one plays directly on your emotions. Instead of asking for something honestly, they make you feel like you owe them. The moment you hesitate, the tone changes. You start hearing things like, "After everything I've done for you," or "It's fine, I'll just do it myself." Now it's no longer about what you want, it's about avoiding feeling like a bad person. Studies show guilt is a powerful way to push people into saying yes, even when they don't want to. 3. Projection. Here, someone shifts their own behavior onto you. If they're being dishonest, suddenly you're the one being accused of lying. If they're distant, they call you cold. It's a way of avoiding responsibility while putting you on the defensive. Psychologists see projection as a defense mechanism. People push away uncomfortable truths about themselves by placing them on someone else. But for you, it just creates confusion. 4. False choice. This one feels subtle, but it's very controlling. You're given options, but all the options lead to the same outcome. It might sound like, "Are you doing it now or later?" instead of asking if you even want to do it at all. Your brain naturally focuses on the choices presented, so you don't stop to question the bigger picture. And just like that, your freedom to say no disappears without you even noticing. 5. Foot in the door technique. Imagine your friend asks you, "Can you help me carry this bag to my car?" It's small, easy, so you say yes. A few minutes later, they say, "Actually, can you help me move some boxes too?" Now you've already helped once. It feels awkward to say no, so you agree again. Then later, "Can you just stay a bit longer and help me arrange everything?" At this point, you're already involved. Saying no feels like you're being difficult, so you keep going. That's the foot in the door technique. It starts with a small, harmless request, then slowly builds into bigger ones. You end up doing much more than you originally planned, without realizing how you got there. 6. Emotional invalidation. This is when your feelings are dismissed or minimized. You open up about something that bothered you, and instead of being heard, you're told you're too sensitive or making a big deal out of nothing. Over time, this teaches you to question your own emotions. Psychologists note that invalidating feelings is a common manipulation tactic used to maintain control. The result? You stop trusting your own emotional signals, and you become easier to control. 7. Love bombing. At the start, it feels really good. They give you a lot of attention. They text you all the time. They show you too much love too quickly. You start to feel special, like you really matter to them. But it usually happens too fast. That's the warning sign. After some time, that same energy changes. They may start pulling away, acting cold, or trying to control you. And because you remember how good it felt at the beginning, you keep trying to get that feeling back. That's how people get stuck. Research on attachment patterns shows that this cycle of high attention followed by withdrawal can make people emotionally hooked, always trying to get back to that initial feeling. 8. Triangulation. This is when a third person is brought into the conversation to create pressure. Suddenly, it's not just one opinion. It feels like multiple people are against you. You hear things like, "Others agree with me," or "Even your friend thinks this." Whether it's true or not, it creates doubt. And when you feel outnumbered, you're more likely to give in just to restore peace. They do this to stay in control, keep the upper hand, and make you rely on them for validation. 9. Blame shifting. Instead of taking responsibility, everything somehow becomes your fault. You might hear, "I only acted that way because of you." Now you're not just dealing with what happened, you're carrying the weight of causing it. Research shows that people who struggle with accountability often shift blame to protect their self-image, but it leaves others feeling guilty and confused. 10. The limited empathy switch. This one is quiet but powerful. Empathy shows up when they need something, but disappears when you do. When they're asking for help, they understand you, they listen, they connect. But when the roles reverse, the warmth fades. You're left feeling like you have to earn their kindness. That inconsistency keeps you trying harder, staying longer, and giving more than you should. Now, here's the truth. None of these tactics work if you can clearly see them. That's why awareness matters. When you notice patterns like these, pause. Don't react immediately. Ask yourself, am I being pushed into this? That simple question can break the whole cycle. Because manipulation only works in confusion. In the moment you understand what's happening, you take your power back. If this opened your eyes even a little, subscribe for more simple insights into human behavior and personality.